Welcome back to the number one podcast in Ireland, according to us, where we go into reality and talk about whatever we want, however we want. I'm Usman, alongside Abdullahi, and this is the Into Reality podcast. If you are new around here and you enjoy it, even if you don't, subscribe. Subscribe to the Clips channel as well. We need those subscribers. Don't ask why, we just need it, obviously. And always leave a like as well. Leave a like. So, Abdullahi, how you doing?
I'm being grand, the usual, every day at home, college and stuff, same old, same old. What about you?
Uh, My week's been rough, to be honest. It's been
For what?
rough. Uh,
What's happening?
College. Yep, they thought it was a good idea to give us four assignments. So two are individual assignments and two are group assignments. I hate doing group assignments. Recently, it's
Are,
just I'm just not a fan of them. So how it
are you
is?
are you the type of a person what when they do a group assignment you don't do any work but you get credit?
No, no, no. I will do the work, but I'm just not feeling it. I just prefer to do it on my own sometimes. So the thing is, I'm I'm doing one right now, and that one needs to be submitted in 6 days. So Friday. Another one is basically create a PowerPoint and it's submitted by the end of the month. But then we're going to do a presentation with it next month.
That's mad.
And another one is basically read a case study, which is about 2 pages long, and then answer the questions based on it. Apparently, that was supposed to be a group one as well, but I'm like, yo, case study, even a single person could do it. And then I have another one to be submitted in a month's time. And I said, oh, God, you want to kill us right now, huh? You really want to kill us? That's why it's just, oh my goodness. Well,
That's
trouble time,
that's
but
mad.
then again, has to be
That's
done.
uh, that's it is what it is. Like you gotta do what you gotta do, to pass college, But like yours is probably easy because we got in our college, yeah, we got like tests every week, yeah. And like for example, like it depends on the subject. For example, like I give example histology. Yeah, I can have like sometimes it's 15 pages, sometimes it's 10 pages, sometimes it's 5 pages. Per week. That's good. But anatomy, man, I have like 30 or 40 pages per week, man, and that's a lot of information that you gotta know. And it's just hectic in it. It really is hectic. But like that's
You know,
college for you, That's why they say college gives you depression.
yeah, that. You know, what you
I
just
used to
reminded me of. Like,
who
you reminded me of biology. Now, people always said that, oh, they don't like physics because of the maths. They don't like chemistry because of the formulas and working out the formulas. But people, they said the problem with biology is all right, but there's just too much to remember, and that's basically anatomy. It's just a bigger version of biology.
yeah, man, it's really annoying. Like there's so much to learn. And the thing is, yeah, we had our midterms, yeah, on anatomy, yeah, and the questions the teacher were asking were just really dumb questions, yeah. Like they weren't there. She wasn't asking questions like innovation, what's called what innovate, what vasculature, what's it made out of, kaza kaza, what's what's it formed by. She was just asking questions like, what's behind this, where is this? Like I'm like. That's not for anatomy. That's for what's called clinical skills, where you're gonna open up a patient. Why is she telling us this in anatomy? And it's just so annoying because like there's just one question and I still don't know the answer. It's like behind what vein passes behind the trachea, and I'm like, and she gave us four parts, yeah, and I just could not what's it called again. I just could not find out the answer to that question, and it was a really tough exam, man. But like it is what it is, unfortunately, man. Like there's nothing you can do about that.
Well, oh wait, when you say midterms, like is this like midterm CAs or is this like midterm break?
No, it's midterm. It's like midterm exams. I think we get a
Oh,
break. Like then we get a break.
oh, okay.
A break is like a week. Or, I think it's like two to 3 weeks. No, I don't think. No, we don't get a break. No, we get a break in December. So it's like a Christmas holiday.
Uh, okay then.
Because
So, yesterday
I think, because I
was.
think. Oh, sorry,
Sorry,
go on. Sorry, because I think
finish
when we
yours.
finish
Finish.
now, we do it. We have our exams in February. Then we get. Then we finish first semester of the year. Hopefully it
All
goes
right.
great, and and we
All
get
right.
that done.
Hopefully. Also, yesterday was Friday the 13th, and you remember the iconic movie Friday the 13th, where they had Jason. Wait, was it Jason in the movie? I actually don't remember. I haven't watched it in a while.
I never watched it.
Uh, anyways, people, mostly Americans and UK people, love to say 13 is a very unlucky number, which is their opinion. I haven't seen any unluckiness with number 13. Another unlucky number or bad number they say is triple six or quadruple six. So 666 or 466. In other words, El Diablo. Now here's the thing. Would you consider 19 to be an unlucky number now?
Uh, that's all superstitious, man. Like I don't associate myself with superstition because superstition is just it's a bit dumb. Like to be honest, like because like what you call it again, like uh sometimes people what's called can just associate. Sometimes for some people have like a bad experience, yeah, and then they associate everything with that. If you get what I mean, it's just that some people can be dumb. And 66 thing, I think that's just like what you call again. It's just like a rumor or something like that. If you get what I mean. Like for example, how people can say, how do I say? For example, like like in marketing, yeah, they associate something, they try to associate something with something like that, yeah. I think people just, it was a rumor that 66 was with the devil. People just roll with it, start associating with it.
Yeah. I think the reason why people might consider 19 to be an unlucky number is because, of course, COVID-19, the whole pandemic that's happening right now. Even though I don't even like saying COVID-19. It just sounds a bit weird to me. I just call it the corona and just roll with it because hey, sounds a bit better in my opinion.
I
But
just call it,
but
I just call it COVID, like everyone else. No,
yeah.
not need to say COVID-19. Oh, did you heard about Denmark having a new strain of COVID? It's now COVID-20.
Oh God, please no, no, please no. I can't.
Just mad.
And one thing is, speaking of 19, this is the 19th episode of the podcast, and lucky enough, this thing is still alive. It hasn't shut
Died
down way
off, yeah,
too quickly. Yeah,
which is kind of mad, yeah.
yeah.
Which is
And
kind of mad.
what else?
Yeah, but
Also, apparently, there's a vaccine for corona,
yeah,
but
I heard it's at like 91%. Is it 91%? If I'm mistaken, 91, 93 between that, success rate, which is still better, But like,
yeah,
I wouldn't take it for now because the problem with vaccines is like side effects, yeah, and like some side effects can be long term and some can be short term. Like the short term ones, which everyone knows, but the problem is the long term vaccine. Like what's going to happen in the long run. That's why most people are just waiting for it to like for that to know.
yeah, I can understand that one. Also, in some places, the pl- I know like the Xbox Series X is already out, but in like the United States, at least for what I know, is the PlayStation 5 has has been officially released.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I was talking to my friend. Yeah, who's a huge PS5 fan, and I was asking him, yeah, how come it's not released in Ireland? And then he was like saying about like the reason why it's not released in Ireland is because like in Ireland, most in like Europe, yeah, it's mostly dominated by PlayStation. So like in countries that they've released the PS, yeah, there's more countries where they have it's like 50-50 between Xbox and PlayStation and all that stuff. That's why. If I think that's what he said if I remember properly. Probably I'm mistaken, but like so like it's just like competition, like business, like in Europe, they have like loyal followers, for example, like you, and not much people are into what's called an Xbox. Like
Yeah,
they have more fun with
and
the market.
I just remembered. I just remembered now that in Ireland, the PlayStation 5 is going to be released on November 19th. I was just thinking, why, why that date when others have just been released? But enough of that, anyways. Here's the
I'm sure it's
interesting
all
thing
business,
about it. Here's the interesting thing about it. There's two editions of the PlayStation 5: the standard and the digital edition. And funny enough, the digital edition costs less than the standard because there's no there's no CD slot on the digital edition. So basically, to get games, you just connect it to the internet and go onto the PlayStation Store, buy the games there, download and install it, which probably will take you about couple of hours. So I just want to ask you, if you were going to get any console, would you pay less for just the digital edition of the console, or would you just pay slightly more just to get the standard edition?
I'll play more to get the standard edition because sometimes like this is like a nostalgia or like people collect disc. You get me? Like for example, like I have like this from the Xbox 360 and I have this from the PlayStation 2 that I just keep here just for like a nostalgia factor. Like just for like memories, something like that. Like some people don't, so probably they go with the what's called the standard editions. Was with the discless one. Like personally, for me, I would buy the one with the disc because I like collecting them, and for nostalgia. Like sometimes you just read the back of the disc, or like it comes with instruction manuals and something you can't get in what's called in the discless one.
Yeah, I agree with you on that part because obviously growing up, whenever we had consoles, it always had the C always had the CD slot, and you just like to put the CD in and play the game. And it's the digital edition is not a bad idea, but it won't work. It won't work in certain countries. And an obvious country that comes to my head where I know that it won't work is Nigeria.
Yeah, definitely. Because well, it depends where you're from, but most people aren't gonna like fork out a lot of money just to have Wi-Fi, just to use their Wi-Fi or data to do that. So like in that case, it would be mostly be like this PS3, PS5. Remember the PS2, yeah? And then every time you're playing a game, yeah, you hope it doesn't go into red. Like it'd be like, do do, and you just hope it
Oh
doesn't go into red. It keeps going. Oh my days, those were the days. But like you'd be praying. Come on, go, come on, go blue, not red. Oh my day,
I
especially when the
remember
disc was ratchet out.
yeah, I remember those times. I think the one I remember is always with the CD. You know when you just put it in and and the screen just loads, but you don't see any
Yeah,
CD pop on the screen, and you're just like,
yeah,
damn, it didn't work. So you have to bring it out, do the thing again, rub it on the G's, put the saliva, just clean the scratches, or you,
yeah.
and then you just put it inside. You're just there, just pray. It's like, please, please,
Come on,
please,
like come on,
please
come
work
on,
this
come on.
time. And then and when it finally comes, you're just like, yes, finally. You just go into a game and and the rest is history.
Yeah, man. That's mad. Cause like what's cooking? Cause like PlayStation 2 games were, especially this man, the what's cooking? They scratch easily, man. Like they scratch easily, and then they stop working. But man, those were the days, man.
In the words of 21 Pilots, wish we can turn back time to the good old days when our mama used to sing us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. That's how life
Yeah,
is.
yeah. You have to get older, you know. You can't stay kid forever.
Yeah, no, you can't. And that's unfortunate. Well, not really, but that's basically life in a nutshell.
Sure, yeah.
Here's a funny
You get
topic.
old.
Here's a here's a funny topic.
Is it the one talking about kids? What has to do with kids?
Let's see where this gets to. We can both agree TikTok is a very strange place.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Oh, there's a TikTok of a guy killing himself. I never
Oh,
saw it because I didn't have TikTok. And then when I finally got around to installing it on my phone, it was very taken down. So I didn't see that.
I mean, I never downloaded it. I just have like an internet icon just to maybe just look at something, but never download it. So, anyways, there's this TikToker that goes by the name of Zoe Laverne, and just to sum it up, she's a wrongin.
She's a nonce. That's all you want to say. She's a nonce.
Of course. And first of all, she's 19, okay, and there are many clips of her with a 13-year-old boy called Connor Joyce, and they're just lip sync.
That's mad.
And
You,
you should have seen the backlash that she was getting to the point where even her mom even comes out and tells them just to just leave her alone. Like what she's doing is not wrong. I'm just like, not wrong, not wrong. Okay, first of all, imagine this: if we flipped the script on this, the boy was
yeah.
19, the girl was 13. I'm gonna let you answer this question. What would happen?
Oh man, he be calling nonce. You remember that clip of the bald nonce that was circulating a few months before, a few months like it's like you're ruining my holiday. I was only going to take her for a drink and give her some orange juice. Remember him, the bald
Oh
nonce.
yeah, yeah, bald
Oh
nonce.
man, I remember. I wonder where he is, man. That guy was a funny guy. He was a funny guy, but like he was going out with a kid. He was going to go out with a kid, man.
Like, and the most insane thing is she's saying that him and Connor are best friends. What? First of all,
Man.
look at the age gap. 6 years. 6 years. Like, I'm not the only one that's going to say this, but if you are 19 and you want to be in a relationship with someone younger than you, if you're 19, I think the maximum you could go is 17. I know that one
Yeah,
might
man.
be a bit of a stretch, but the reason I say 17 is because they're close to turning 18. So that's what I'm saying. If you're 17, there's a bit of a reason there. But 16 and
Mm.
under, no. And guess who decides to come and talk about this whole thing?
The
Danielle
Keemstar.
Cohn.
Cone.
No, not
Oh
Keem.
my
Daniel
day.
Cohn.
Oh my god. Oh, how ironic. You ever watch what's called in Star Wars, yeah?
Yes.
Have you watched the prequels?
No.
Oh man, it was actually I don't know. People like hate the prequels, but I actually enjoyed it. By the way, in the prequels, Palpatine says how ironic, yeah, and it's a meme now. So basically, that's ironic because Daniel Cohn is the one talking about it, where Daniel Cohn has been out with people who are older than her.
I just said, oh, the hypocrisy.
Man, it's
But
it's loads of hypocrisy if you don't if I do say
I'm
so
like,
myself.
but the fact that this is an issue and somehow she's she she's still there. She's not being punished for it whatsoever. Whereas if it was a boy, he would have been finished.
Has your man talked about it yet? Your man, what's his name? Keemstar.
Keemstar, yes, yes. I
Keemstar.
think he sees the thing that was fun. The thing that's funny about it was the fact that her mom was trying to defend her on the situation. the situation. And then her dad was like, "Yo, this is just a bunch. Like this is all just a bunch of nonsense. This situation.
Non, nonsense.
Oh yeah, nonsense, nonsense.
That's
But
mad.
raw, like you can't like I can't, this can't be excused. Like I can't let it just pass by and be like, oh, it's all fine. Also, do you remember a clip of a girl crying because Charlie D'Amelio was going to surpass her in TikTok followers?
No, I never watched that. I'm not a huge TikTok fan, man, and I'm not really into that TikTok scene, man.
I
Like,
know.
you know, do you watch YouTubers that do commentary? Like, what YouTubers would you watch?
Um, I
Like, what
watch
would be your top three?
um Marky Cavos Scars.
So basically, you just watch commentary YouTubers just to watch all the drama, don't you?
I just wanted to be like, okay. I mean, I mean, Cavos doesn't upload much right now, and
Yeah,
Marky is just uploaded second channel videos of them playing Among Us with his mates. Scars
yeah,
is a reliable source.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
I'm actually
so
I like video essays. Yeah, talking about not like YouTubers. I like they you could call them commentary, but they don't like commentary what's happening in YouTube. Like for example, like Pyrocynic used to be a commentary YouTuber, but now you basically what's called make video essays on either games or movies or topic like that. And those are the type of YouTubers I like. For example, my top three YouTubers: number one, Pyrocynical; number two, Matt Pat from Game Theory and Film Theory; and number three, that's a big one. Oh, number three is Ali Dawa. Yeah, he's my third favorite YouTuber. He's kind of kicking off YouTuber, but he's my third favorite.
I remember I saw this video. This video was like uploaded months ago, and the video was just basically how to become pyrocynical. The first one was get the merch. And when the person bought the merch, I was like, "Rah, this is the first like this is the first person that maybe I know that's bought merch from a YouTuber."
Yeah,
And
you
the
see,
thing with yeah,
yeah, go on, sorry. Sorry, go on.
now I definitely know it's not you. Yeah, definitely not you. It's just funny because they say, "Oh yeah, come buy the merch," but it's like I've never seen anyone eye to eye that has bought the merch, which it may be crazy, but I know it exists. Um,
Man. Yeah, that's because
I don't
some
know. One
YouTubers
time I
make.
even thought about buying. One time I even thought about buying merch, but then I just decided, yeah, maybe not.
Because the thing about merch, yeah, some YouTubers make the worst merch ever. Like I'm telling you, like their merch is so bad. Like there's this, I'm Alex, yeah. He used to make merch, yeah, that all says internet sensation in like small font, yeah, and he was charging $60 for that. And I'm like, why would I buy that? Number one, it's it's only says internet sensation. Number two, it's in small fonts, and number three is $60. Like if I wanted a good hoodie with a small font, I would just go to what's it called again? Just to go to Jack and Jones where they sell them for like 20 or €15. I wouldn't buy it from you for $60. Like for example, like I have NF merch, yeah. He's a rapper, yeah, and his
Yeah.
and like the front is it's this logo NF in big font, yeah, and the back is it a big font. It's covered. The back is all the listed tours you're supposed, all the places you're going to tour because it was a tour hoodie, and I'm like I pay good money for that because I'm actually getting. I paid like $60. I paid like $50 for it anyway. I can bank. I'm getting like what's called good quality for the money I paid. But paying $60 for a hoodie just as internet sensation. Nah, get out of there, man. That is some trash merch.
Oh yes. Speaking of and merch and clothes, you just see like I like you just see places like they sell like shirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies for like at least 40 euros. I'm just like, yo, this is ridiculous. I was like, yo, this has to be ridiculous. But then again, at the same time, I shouldn't speak much. I bought a shirt that's worth 60 euros, but then got it for 30 euros.
What shirt was it?
Uh, let's see. I'm trying to remember. It was this shop called a. Oh my god, I don't even. Oh wow, wait. I think it. Yeah, it's a Yukio Hishika. Hishika. So it's basically a Japanese streetwear store. Like
Oh, don't
I
you have
looked
what?
this.
Don't you have like a partnership with them?
Yes.
Sure, man. Why don't you never shout? Why don't you shout out your partnership? You might get money, and you never know. They might be our next sponsors.
I mean, the thing right now is I could any if I want to buy anything from them, I already have a code from them. If I want to buy something, slap the code and I'm getting a half price. So
Sure,
maybe
man.
we can talk after this episode and maybe we can I can sort something out.
Yeah, because what's called sponsorships wouldn't be that bad. But then again, we need subscribers for that. So therefore, if you guys are watching this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.
And not only that, so let's see, if you wanted to buy like if you wanted to buy merch, what would you say maybe on the top of your head, three important things that it needs to have before you would consider buying it?
For me, as to what's called, I have to get back. I have to get what's called quality, man. Like for example, I want at least a big logo, yeah, either at the front or back. Like for example, if I has like a small logo at the front and has like a big one at the back, I would buy it. Like I want to have a logo front and back, yeah, and it has to. I don't really mind about the quality because you can't really tell the quality, but it actually could be good quality anyway. But like the logo is matters because like I'm buying this, yeah, I'm buying this show. I support you and what's called, and I like your merch, but I'm not gonna buy it with just like a small writing internet sensation or just small writing what's called my wife left me. Like Mimilis made a merch called My Wife Left Me. And like I can see where he comes from because it was an inside joke at the time. But like personally for me, I wouldn't buy that because like it's just my wife left me. It's only people who knows the guy Mimilis will get the joke, and plus it's a really small font, so I'm not gonna see. Much people are gonna see it, so it's like I wouldn't buy it because like what's it called again? I wouldn't enjoy wearing it, and it would probably be say it'd be a waste of my money at the end.
So let's say this. Okay, let's say you buy a shirt and it has writing. So it's definitely not. It's not small, but then again, it's not very big. It's like writing, but like it's clear to see even you're far away from a person, you can still see the writing on their shirt. Would you like? Would you still like buy it?
Sure, I'll probably buy it. I
Uh,
probably would.
because
Well,
I remember I saw this shirt. It's from Total. It's from a place called Total Black London. The shirt is the shirt's 45 euros, but it's on sale for 22 euros for about probably like 2 months now. And I was just thinking, okay. I mean, it's not terrible. Maybe maybe I might buy it just because the right. I know, because think about it. I see people, okay, they buy designer t-shirts, and the only thing that I see there is basically the writing or the logo. So what else can I think of? Um, Mos Moschino. That's a that's a
yeah,
known one.
yeah,
And basically, just the shirt is just the logo Moschino. Yeah, it's worth I don't know a good amount.
yeah. That's when you're buying for the logo, not for the quality. For example, like look at Gucci. Gucci man is expensive, man. But sometimes you just get a shirt just says Gucci and it's like what whopping $500. Like you're buying the what's it called in brand design. For example, like give you a good example, Nike, man. Like
Yeah.
when you buy Nike or Adidas, you're not really buying it just because what's it called again, just because the quality is the best. Because not all of it, especially the cheap versions ones, and the quality aren't the best. We're just buying it because of the brand. Because like, oh look me, I have Nike, I have Adidas. You get me? And you want to look like a road man.
just buy the puffer jacket and you're good.
Oh yeah, speaking about road man, yeah. Do you ever see these people? Yeah, they have like, you live in Dublin, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not prevalent here where I live because like it's a small town, yeah. But like I heard like in Dublin, people we see people with like what's it called again jacket. What's that jacket? That Canada Goose jacket, yeah. And they come up to you and be like, can I have some change for the bus or something like that? Like you see them all decked out, yeah, but they have no money. Like, has that ever happened to you? Some guy with like a Roman man outfit comes up to you and says, can you pay for me for the bus or something? Can you pay a bus ticket, please? And if you see him all
Mm.
decked out, it's like, where's your money? How come you have no money?
I've seen people wearing those jackets. Wait, what's it called? Canadian Goose?
Yeah.
Canada Goose. Oh yeah. I've seen people there. They wear the jackets, but when I look at their appearance, I'm just how on earth did you get this jacket? Yeah, you look like that. I'm not judging, but how? I just wonder how. It's a
Yeah,
bit
like
insane.
some of the, some of them are just grown, man. But like, I'm just wondering, like, how come how do you have money for a jacket and you just not for the bus? Then I was like, because I follow this what's called an Instagram channel called Air Ends TV, yeah, and they
Yeah.
what's called and they just exposed them. Like some of them it's fake. Like you just get a jacket, just get like some guy got a prime mic jacket, yeah, and they just put what's called the logo onto it just to make it look like it was a Canada Goose jacket. But that was just too funny when I
Oh.
saw that video.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
It's like the show. It's like to say, fake it till you make it.
Make it to you, mate. I'm just there like, yo, if you look, for me, I would rather buy a jacket worth 10 euros from Primark than buy a fake designer buy a fake designer jacket. Cause look, if you don't have the money for it, there's nothing wrong with that. But just buying a fake a fake designer just to try and impress, it's just sad.
It's not even that. I just don't understand why are people what's cooking like what's wrong with wearing pennies or something like that. Like people have been consumed by by like wearing designers and all that stuff that they look all down on pennies and all that stuff. I like if you wear it, you're seen as poor. Like I like pennies. Like they have some like what's it called. Sometimes they do deals like with anime, with other anime what's it called shows, and they make like shirts. For example, like I have this sweatshirt from what's it called from Penny's, which has a Dragon Ball Z logo on top of it, and I have like two other shirts with Dragon Ball Z as well. I have one with all of them in Super Saiyan 2. I have another one what's it called again with Goku, Whis, Beerus, and all them. And then I have the sweater has Goku and Vegeta fighting when Goku's I think Super Saiyan 2, and it was versus Majin Vegeta. But like they do make some good deals or something like that. Like so, obviously I go there and buy it. So and sometimes you would buy sweatpants like you just want to sit around the house or something like if you don't want to wear it, you just want to be lazy and all that stuff. I just don't understand. People just like what's called get hate on pennies just because they think people who go there just are just poor. Because like there's what's called again, there's this how do you say it again, connotation or something like that, that with people who shop at pennies or something, pennies or what's it called again,
Penny's Primark.
pennies prime like
Same
Usman, is this
anyways.
recording? Wait, is this recording? Is
I
it
mean,
live?
it is. Yeah, it is live.
I can't see the live logo. I just
Oh,
look at
that's
that now.
that's strange.
Is it live? You sure?
Yeah, of course.
Well, can you see it? Oh, sure. Anyway, sorry. So, like, what's connotation that if you what's it called again? If you shop at pennies, you're seen as what's it called again, as a council estate person or something like that. People and like most people who live in council estate are actually nice, genuine people. Like, it's just that there's a select few who are just dickheads, yeah. And what's it called again? Who what who burn who what's it called again? How do you say it again? How's that word again? Who ruin it for everyone? Yeah. For example, like my friend
Bummers.
Keelan. Yeah, for example, my friend Keelan, who was on this podcast, yeah, without me because I had work that day, unfortunately. He's from Encounter Estate, and he's like he's like the nicest person I ever met. So I don't know, man. Like Penny's is a nice place to buy clothes, and if you want to buy clothes for Penny's, you shouldn't be worried about what people say. Because let's be honest, yeah, most of the time, if you're dressing it up, you just go dress it up for yourself just to look good. You're not dressing it up for someone else, unless you're married. Then you're dressing up for your wife.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with pennies. Besides, like there are some. There are some good things that I've got from pennies, like a lot. Like I know that I got some glasses, maybe some like jackets, maybe even some shoes there. Like there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's just people who just think, oh, they just don't want to be seen wearing those. Like I mean, it's your choice. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no need to like break it down or anything. Speaking of
True.
which, recently I was watching this compilation of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and
Oh,
the compilation I was just watching was basically Dio. Wait, I think that's his name. Yeah, Dio. He keeps on shouting Zawaldu, and then he just freezes it. He just freezes everything. It's actually funny because he just shouts it. He's like Zawaldu, and then you just hear this sound, and then everything just stops.
man.
Uh,
If you want to know a JoJo Bizarre expert, man, just talk to my friend Ayad. He was on this podcast that we had. We were talking about anime, man. I haven't watched JoJo Bizarre Adventures yet, but I know about it because of him, because of all the memes he keeps sending me about JoJo Bizarre Adventures, which is nice. You
yeah,
do
I've
this,
seen.
yeah. I like I do that. Like I have two friends who are mad into anime. Yeah, and like every time we find a meme about anime, let's call again. We send it to each other. Like for example, when I find a meme about Arsenal, yeah, especially when they lose, I always send it to you because you're an Arsenal fan. And you guys lost to Aston Villa, man, at home, man. I thought Arteta was at the wheel, bro.
No, 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 no. Look, if we're gonna talk about Arteta, I'm gonna tell you honestly, I never wanted him as our coach in the first place because
Yeah,
my man has no experience. It's like, oh, but look what he's done behind the scenes for Man City. I'm like, I don't care. Those are behind the scenes. We're talking about if you're on the stage. He has done. He hasn't done anything. And to be honest, if he was going to be a coach, I would suggest he just goes all the way to Spain, even if it's the second division in Spain. Coach one of those teams. Maybe go even Malaga, do something for them. Try and bring them back up to La Liga. That was just a bad idea. And losing to Aston Villa, of course, I was disappointed of that. But then again, we're not the only ones that lost to them. All right.
yeah. I know you're gonna put me into it, but we had Adrian and Usman. He's one of the worst persons that ever. He's the worst goalkeeper I've ever met in my life. Honestly, man.
No, I
Like,
wait. When it comes to Liverpool, he's not. He's not the worst. When it comes to all the keepers, he's not the worst. I would still say he's better than Karius.
nah, man. I rather have Karius, man. Like, Karius just made one mistake, yeah, and everyone hated him, yeah. Like, like I know the hate on Karius is weird, and I like obviously I don't endorse it, yeah. But like, Karius just made one mistake, and everyone started hating him. Well, what's it called again? Your man, Adrian, yeah. He was starting off good, yeah, and people started to like him, yeah. And he just goes on and he fucks up in what's called against Atletico Madrid, yeah. Cost us, got knocked out, yeah. And then he always makes mistakes, yeah. But like the icing on cake was against Aston Villa, yeah. Because like how can most of those goals were deflections, yeah. And like like if that was Allison could have saved a few, yeah. And Allison would know how to command his defense, yeah. But Adrian doesn't know. Jack, like, he didn't do anything. So I'm like, you're a goalkeeper. You can't even man his defense. So what are you? What are you goalkeeping?
It's just strange how when you guys signed him in 2019, and then I think it was like a few days later, he plays in the Super Cup. He wins you the he wins you the trophy. You all sing his praises to down then.
To be honest, yeah.
Oh, this is the life of football. This is the life of football. At
But
one
to be honest,
point,
yeah, to be fair, yeah, that Super Cup shouldn't have gone to penalty, yeah, because like the Jorginho penalty, yeah, Tammy Abraham dived, yeah, and got that penalty. Like he dived for that penalty, so it should have gone to penalty. But karma's a bitch, and he missed the decisive penalty to Hutchcogan to win them the game. So and we won. But the thing is, yeah, I will never endorse. Yeah, when he lost that game, man, he was getting racial abuse by the what's it called again, by
where
the
who?
him when he lost when he missed the penalty. Yeah, he was getting racially abused by the Chelsea fans. Do you not know that?
Uh, oh yeah, I remember. But since you said Chelsea fans, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised it's Chelsea fans because look back at the situation when Chelsea played against PSG a few years ago.
Yeah,
I think it was a black French man was trying to get into a train, and these British Chelsea fans were just pushing him off, not allow him to come in. I'm just like, Chelsea fans, how on earth how on earth, like, how can you be racially abusing your players when you had the likes of Didier Drogba becoming one of your best players in the club's history? Look at what that man has done. Scoring goals, he won the league, he won you guys the Champions League. And guess what?
won everything.
He's from Ivory Coast, not England. Ivory Coast, and it's Chelsea fans. They're just delusional.
Yeah, man. Like I have no rivalry with Chelsea, but I still like beating them because like my friend's a Chelsea fan, and it's always good to rub it in. And I remember they were calling Mo Salah terrorists. Then he scored against them. And it was actually a good goal, man. It was a rocket, man.
I think it
So
was
like
the 19 season that he scored it.
yeah, yeah, it was a good goal.
It was a nice goal.
That's football for you, man.
What
Football
do you
is the
think
way to
about?
play it.
What do you think about? Okay, do you think international football is pointless right now?
Yeah, man. Because like what you call again? Because of COVID, yeah. Like the
Yeah.
League of Nations, fair enough, yeah. But friendlies, man. Why would you need friendlies for now? Like it makes no
No,
sense now. It doesn't.
I even question Nations League. I was like, why was that even created? What is the point of Nations League when you already have a major tournament in the Euros? Like that
True,
one was
man.
pointless. Like I understand the Euros because the qualifiers that are being played. People need to qualify to get in. But then dumb. Friendlies are pointless right now. And besides,
Yeah.
some like imagine playing people are bored. Don't bother watching friendlies, but trying to play it in front of nobody that just makes it more boring. Like Ireland played against England. I didn't watch it. I was like, oh wow, oh my goodness, Ireland
Oh, they got
played against
battered
yeah
3 there. I'm
they
still
got
waiting.
beat.
I'm still waiting for the Irish guy to make a video because I know he's gonna go nuts. Because Jack Grealish, yeah, he scored. He assisted 2 assists, yeah, and you know how much he hates Jack Grealish,
Oh,
despises him.
Jack Grealish is not the only one. Declan Rice too.
Yeah, but Declan Rice, if he didn't. I don't think he played. And even if he did, I don't think he assisted or scored or something like that. But Jack Grealish, he had
Uh,
like 2 assists, man, and he started celebrating.
oh,
Oh my goodness. So I know the Irish
like
guy is going to make a video about it tomorrow, so I'm waiting for that one.
he already. I don't remember if he did or not, but I don't know if he talked about Ireland not qualifying for the Euros
Oh, he did.
against.
He was
Oh, he
upset, man.
did.
He
Oh,
was really upset, man. Honestly, God, man. I felt bad for him, man. I felt bad. I felt bad because like who am I going to support in the Euros now since Ireland isn't there? And like when Ireland qualifies, man, you get all these discounts. Like no
ah,
discounts now, no celebration.
ah.
You know? So like, because I remember in 2016 I was supporting Ireland till they got knocked out. Then I started supporting what's called in Portugal, and then they won it.
I remember when Ireland were playing against Italy in the Euros. Like I remember we were going to like it was on the 22nd of June. We were going to Nigeria. I remember we were in London, so it was a connection flight. I remember, like that sitting area with the metal chairs.
Yeah.
So I know there was just like a screen there showing the match. And I remember I was just sitting there I was sitting there just watching it. And then when Ireland scored, I wanted to celebrate, but then there were just people inside. They were just there like I just did a small fist pump. I was just like, yes. Oh wow! But then eventually they got knocked out by France. I mean, Ireland's just disappointing, man.
Man, like all our best players, man, all our best players, yeah. If they're usually from England, and then they want to go play in England, sure, like one of the best strikers, one of the our main striker, yeah, because we're Irish, yeah, so we have to say ours.
Hmm.
our main our main striker, yeah, David McGoldridge. He's retired, and I think he only has like one international goal,
Oh
and
my
everyone
god!
was supposed to. Sure, all the good Irish players, what's called, going to leave, man, and they play for what's called in Britain, and like
To be honest,
majority of them, like
To be honest, Ireland didn't have any good players for the national team since Robbie Keane and Damien Duff and Shay Given. John Shea was
yeah.
alright, but it was just those three players that were exceptional for Ireland.
So what? Sure, but how come every time you go, you see loads of Irish lads playing soccer and especially clubs and all that stuff, and you wonder they never go. They're really good, but they never go pro.
So,
Don't you see
oh
that?
yeah. Speaking of, no, I haven't seen that to be honest. But
Sure, like your friends, man. Yeah, don't you have friends who are really good at soccer and actually play for a club, but you never see them go pro?
yeah, no, I haven't. I mean,
Yeah, it's just one. Like with all these people, like, and majority some of them actually do have genuine talent. Yeah, never see that none of them have gone pro. And I was like, why is that? Like, a country that's in desperate needs of players, and you got none.
I don't really know. Besides, if there's any players here that would make it, like you would normally see them playing in England.
Yeah, but then again, you never hear them, man. Just mad. Even
Yeah,
they do make it, they flop. But anyway, that's football, man. Football is like a cutthroat. Is a hard business, man.
but you know what was the worst thing I saw this week when it comes to football.
Yeah. What does it come?
Nigeria played. I think
Oh,
it was
Sierra
yes
Leone. I
played
like to
against
play Sierra
Sierra.
Leone today, and they were winning 4-1 in half time, yeah. And then they just bottled it, man, and drew 4-all.
I was just like, wow, four, no, 4-1 up. When I checked my phone, it was 4-1 by halftime. I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna win this match easy. And then they, wow,
They go bottled it,
wow,
man.
what a
That's the
bunch of bull. And here's
that's
the
mad.
thing. Here's the thing. Nigeria have a they have a better they have a better team than Ireland. They have there's not they're not top world beaters, but like they have a decent enough team. They have
Like they went to the semi-finals of the African Cup, man, and they only lost due to a last-minute goal by Riyad Mahrez.
Mahrez. I still just I despise that goal to this day. It hurts. And the fact that
Yeah,
they went on to win it just made it even worse. I thought Senegal was
yeah,
going to win it, but enough of that, anyways. But again, Nigeria also countries in Africa suffer a similar problem to Ireland, where they have these players that could potentially play for them, but then they decide to go and play for European countries instead. One country that
yeah.
suffered, I think, the most when it came to this situation is Congo,
Oh
because
yes,
players that could have played for them mostly are played for either Belgium or
of
France.
right. Yeah, just because for example, like if you look at all the French players, yeah, majority of them could have played for a second country. For example, Mbappe, uh, Kante, Pogba, like all the black players could have played for a different player, but they choose to play for Ireland. I like they choose to play for Spain. Sorry, what's it called again? That country. What's that thing called again? What's that country called again? Oh, sure, France. Anyway, sorry. And for example, like Ansu Fati, yeah, he was born in Guinea, yeah, and
Yeah,
now he plays for Spain because he had talent, and they just decided, oh, I'm just going to take your players. And
that hurts.
even your man Adam Traore, yeah, he was going to play for what's called again. He was gonna
Mali.
play for Mali, yeah. Even declared for them, and then he just decides, oh shit. And then Spain comes knocking down. It's like, I guess I'm Spanish. Come into what's it got? Si, senor.
Si, senor.
Sure, like Alex Iwobi, Victor Moses. The only reason they didn't play for England because they weren't good enough. That's why they played for Nigeria.
And also, you heard about Wan-Bissaka potentially playing for Congo.
Well, who? We could potentially play for Congo.
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh yeah, Wan-Bissaka. I think he's gonna play because I don't think he gets any game time in it.
When it comes to right back, he's not even like the first five. It's not even one like the top five recommended ones. Like obviously Alexander Arnold's first. Then you
No,
have
actually, it's Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker first most of the time. Kyle Walker, Alexander Arnold, and then
no,
now Reece James.
already. Yeah, because I mean sometimes Kyle Walker plays that would play centre back for England.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
But that's
anyways,
only
it'll
when
be
they're
like
playing. Like,
so it's like Kyle Walker, Alexander Arnold, Trippier, Reece James. Reece James is ahead of Wan-Bissaka when it comes to playing right back. And
yeah.
I know some people would like to throw Lamptey in there, but aside that, he's not even. I don't know. Maybe you should go and play for Congo. Help Africa out. We need they need all the good players they can get.
Yeah, true. But like, let's be honest, like Congo doesn't have that much great players, man. Be
Oh yeah,
honest.
do you remember one incident that happened 2 years ago during the World Cup? This was between. This was in the group of Senegal, Japan, Poland, and I can't remember the other I can't remember the other country in that group. Let me just check it
Was it? Wasn't
real
it?
quick.
Wasn't it Japan?
Oh yeah, Colombia was there as well. So Colombia, Japan, Senegal, and Poland. Here's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Oh,
Japan,
what's it called again? Japan made it through because they had less yellow cards than Senegal. Yeah,
yes, yeah, that was the problem. Um, that was
because of fair
one of the
play.
that was one of the stupidest decisions I've ever heard in my life. I would have
But
just
sure, that last year's World Cup, all the African countries got knocked out in the I think in the group stage. I think
yeah,
if I'm
all
not
of them,
mistaken.
all of them are gone.
Like for example, like I know Egypt plays shit, man. Honestly, God. But Nigeria should have went through, man. Igalo, man, useless bastard. He had so many chances to put in the net and he flopped. Yeah, and then Marcus Rojo comes in and scores the winner and then gets knocked out. Like at least we could have gone. We could have gone to this round 16. Even though I know we were going to get knocked out by France, but we could have gone. We probably would have
Bro,
won.
like
We
it
could have
got
had a shot.
like
We
Igalo
could
up
have.
front was just a nightmare. But then my dad was telling me, oh no, there's a reason why he's even playing up front in the first place. It's like I don't know, but if it's because of playing well in China, then I don't really call that a valid reason. Like Amin Musa should have been striking throughout the whole tournament. And who knows, even if Nigeria drew against Argentina, even if they drew,
We would
they
have
would
won.
have made it through. But there's
Yeah.
always that one player in Argentina that I despise.
That's what Marcus
It's
Rojo.
not
Yeah,
Messi. Yeah.
it's
Oh
Marcus
my
Rojo.
god.
That's where I'm at. Like even last time we were in the group stage because for some strange reason we're always in the group stage with what you call against Argentina. When we lost, it was a 3-2. Yeah, your man was the one who scored the winner, Marcus Rojo.
Yeah, he was the one. And
So
look, here's the funny thing. With Nigerians that support Manchester United, I will always look at them and I ask them, how do you feel about Marcus Rojo? How do
they all
you
hate him.
feel?
They all think he's useless.
They'll think he's useless. But, oh my god. And even though back to Senegal's group, even though that reason that they did for Japan going through it instead was stupid, the fact Japan went to the round of 16, played against they went and played against Belgium, and that was the biggest bottle job, the biggest throw. No, it's not. I don't think it's the biggest, but it's one of the biggest throws that I have seen in World Cup history. These people they activated Ultra Instinct and were 2-0 up, and then they just go and concede 3 goals in 20 minutes.
Oh, well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And that's just life. Life is a bit
If
unlucky.
you,
Anyway,
if it was, I believe if it was Senegal that was playing this match, it would have went to penalties.
yeah.
The game took Subway Surface took away Khalil's skin. And
Uh, but that's football. It is what it is.
what do you
Ar-
mean he was
Ireland
so
are not Ireland are
good?
not going to Euro. Ah, whatever.
Well, whatever you're talking about, that's
But
wrong.
anyways, I think we can. I think we're just gonna
Tiger.
stop right over here.
Alright, I gotta go. So anyway, let me just wrap it up. It's like, thank you guys for
No, the
watching. Hope you enjoyed
episode
the
is
podcast.
called the Dark
Subscribe
Episode.
to all the links below, and we hope to see you guys next time.
If you want their name to be Lord Diamond, Khalil
Thank
does
you.
because
Take care and
and that's
peace.
what
I know we hope to hear you next week.
he said.